me knackered. I literally, my legs are like, they're not even like lead, they're like jelly. So it's cardio day today. Well, I've made it cardio day today. I did 2.5 hours fasted cardio at the gym. Well, it was 2 hours really, but I stayed on the treadmill afterwards to get steps in and work at the same time. So I didn't have more to do later on today. Although I'm actually out on a very big long walk right now, so I probably didn't need to do that. But hey, the more activity, the better. So I did 50 minutes cross trainer, 50 minutes Stairmaster, and 10 minutes walking on a really high incline at 15. And then, as I said, I just walked flat for that after that. Once you're doing it, you just feel like you can go on forever. I feel like if I could just do one day of cardio, an entire day, and then not have to worry about it for the rest of the week, that would suit me down to the ground. But that's not how it works. So, all is well with check-in, I believe. Chris got back to me yesterday after check-in. My cardio has gone up and my food has gone down. But really minimal, like really, really minimal. So literally an extra 5 minutes cardio, which is nothing. To be honest, I think I just do that anyway. And food is about 70 calories dropped. So I think it's 1,570 odd calories I'm at now. I see what they're doing here. They're getting rid of my oats little by little. So I'm now 45 grams of pre-workout oats and 55 grams of post-workout oats. Which is a shame because I love my oats, but never mind. So that's the state of play at the moment. It's gonna get tough. It already is getting tough. And that was kind of the general consensus of the reply to my check-in that I got is like, you know, you're gonna have to be digging deep now. No shooting for personal best at the gym. You know, just make sure you're getting the training in and you're getting it done. I'm bracing myself for a tricky couple of weeks. So I think it'll probably sit like this for the next 2 weeks, and then it'll be 2 weeks till show, and obviously we'll have peak week as well. I'm not sure what's going to happen then, but for now it's just doing the do. It's just getting it done. I think enjoyment is already waning from this whole process, and it's just gonna keep going even further. So it's just about checking those boxes and getting it done. I've just had a coffee, a cappuccino, oat milk cappuccino, which is completely not on plan, but I really don't care. That was my reward. I thought, right, I'm going to take the dogs on a long walk, and halfway there's like a little garden centre that does coffee. I'm going to treat myself to a cappuccino. I could just do a bit of extra cardio or something. Again, that's not really how it works, but I don't care. I don't care. I really savoured this. This was just like so yummy. Hot oat milk is like a giant hug, I find. So anyway, that was my little treat, and actually I feel like the coffee's kicking in now. I'm buzzing. I've been very mindful of my caffeine intake up until now, and I feel like now I just don't care, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. The repercussions, that is, of extra caffeine. I think I can, you know, it's a few weeks, so I'll just deal with it. But obviously I've got to get through life. I've still got to work. I've got a lot of cardio to do now. I've got training to do, so if I need to pump myself full of caffeine, then that's what I'm gonna have to do to get it done. It's not forever, it's just for a few more weeks. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes on, or how things go this week. I'm not looking forward to it. To be honest with you, I'm over it. I don't think I can do this again. Like, this is nothing compared to what I did last year in terms of prep. Just this amount of cardio, it feels extremely excessive, but it is what it is. And you know, I wanted to do it differently this time, and I wanted to do it properly. I don't know if this is properly. As I said, I find it quite extreme, but it's their way, you know, and there's no point in hiring a coach and not doing what they say. So it's a challenge, and I love a challenge, you know, so that's all good. And there's lots of learning on the process, but yeah, as it stands at the moment, I don't think I can go through this again. Right, we're in for another week. I've got a friend staying with me today, Jem. She's in between properties at the moment. She's moving out of her flat in Kensington, and she'll be moving over to East London, but it's not ready yet, so she's going to stay with me for a few days, which fills me with a lot of anxiety, to be honest, because my days are so carefully calculated and so damn busy. To have someone in my space 24/7 is like, I'm so used to living alone as well, but it'll be fine. So you know, it'll be lovely to see her. So she is coming at about 4ish, I think, so we're just on our way home now. Tomorrow I'm actually doing, so normally I'd have, my weekends are either a cardio day or a rest day. Well, they're both, but depending on when I'm working on a Saturday or Sunday. So I'd put my rest day usually when I've got a wedding or something where I'm busy. So I mean, the last thing it is a rest day. It's actually a very, very busy day, but it just takes that training out, which is like another thing to do. So today I've done cardio. Tomorrow I normally would have a rest day, but I've now got a wedding on Monday, and quite a big one. So I think I'll be up at 4:30 to get into the gym to do my 45 minutes fasted cardio, then off to the wedding, and then that'll be it. And then I'll just have steps to do. Oh, my steps have gone up, by the way. 22,500 or 23,000, I think, but they just said, look, just walk as much as possible. So what I'm going to do is the leg workout I normally do on a Monday, I'm going to do it tomorrow instead. Yeah, so cardio in the morning, then I'll come back, eat some food, and I'll go back to the gym for some weights. I went to a different gym on Friday. I went to Pure Gym where I'm doing my cardio, and I just felt like I needed a change of scenery. Like, it's just feeling like Groundhog Day, going into pumping iron all the time. I mean, it is Groundhog Day anyway on prep, but I just felt like I needed a change of scenery because I was actually just dreading my workouts. And I did feel better about doing that one on Friday, although the bloody leg extension machine was broken, which is super annoying because there's not really a replacement for that. So I just missed it off, and I'll just do extra next time. So hopefully it'll be fixed by tomorrow. Then yeah, I'll probably split my time between pumping iron and Pure Gym just to keep it fresh, because I just spend so much time in the gym that yeah, it's just important to mix it up and change environments. Otherwise it does feel very, very stale, and I need to keep the excitement going for a good few more weeks. So that's that. That's the report back from the check-in. We go in for another week. So it's been a while since I've switched the camera on. The reason being is that unfortunately we had some really bad and sad news on Monday. My lovely auntie who lives in America, in California, lost her battle with cancer, and she's put up a real good fight the last 4 months. And at the start of this prep series I mentioned that I took a break from coaching and I wasn't sure if I was going to compete, and that was when she was diagnosed. So this has been going on for a while. To be honest with you, it's very sad, but I do feel a sense of relief. She'd had a fall and got airlifted to hospital, and that's when they found all the cancer. And since then, she's been paralysed and in a bed anyway, and hasn't been able to move. So it's been no life for her. And so I guess I feel relief because now she's free. It's been a sad week. I found this out on Monday. Literally, I'd done all my morning cardio, just dropped the dogs to my mum's, was heading off we had a big wedding on. So I got the news then. So Monday was just a really, really difficult day, sort of getting through work and just getting my head around that. And it's just been a bit of a tricky week. The burial is happening today. She didn't want us to fly out, so that was the difficulty. Back in April, I thought I was going to go to the US and I wasn't sure, and she didn't want us to go, and then she did, and then she didn't. So we've been doing FaceTimes, and obviously we're not going to be out there for the burial, which is going to be a really small affair anyway. But that's what's been going on. I was talking with her partner Chris this morning actually, and she said that Nikki, that's the name of my auntie, her purpose in life was to make people smile. And I think that's a wonderful purpose. And I think, when you lose someone, there's an opportunity there to take on or adopt something positive from them and allow that to live through you. And I think I'm going to take that. Making people smile, that's a really nice purpose to have. So yeah, that's where we're at. To be honest with you, this week I have just been trying to keep work flowing, keep prep going. I haven't missed any sessions. I haven't done anything I shouldn't have. I feel numb. I feel like a robot now with all this cardio and just ticking these boxes. Like, I just feel like a robot and feel numb because of that. But obviously with the news and everything that's happened and going on, I guess it's a coping mechanism as well. I've just shut down. I feel pretty emotionless. So I'm just doing the do. I'm just in from a cardio session this morning, doing my fasted cardio. It's a struggle. It's a real struggle. I've said this before, it's like Groundhog Day. Getting up every morning and getting on that damn Stairmaster and just I did an hour on the Stairmaster today and 20 minutes on the cross trainer. So I wait for my heart rate to get up and then I time from there. So really it's an hour and 15, but it took about 3 minutes for my heart rate to get up. And then also when I switched machines as well, so that's why I did an extra sort of 5 minutes. Really, my check-in last Friday just said as much activity as possible. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, that's the update really. We're just doing. And when I speak to people, they're like, how long to the show? And I say, oh, like 3.5 weeks. And they're like, oh, wow, it's coming around really quick. And I'm like, really, really not. Like, this feels like the slowest time ever. It felt nearer like 8 weeks ago. So we'll get through. I've been having my little wobbles, as you do. But we're seeing it out. I want to say now that I just don't think I'm going to put myself through this again. I'm really struggling with work. A lot of the, it's very easy to do stuff because I feel like a robot, as I say. So I can just do and just take my mind out of it and just do the work. But the thinking stuff is really tricky. I need my head for work, and I've got to devise a talk actually that I'm giving in October, and I'm just not able to do it right now. I'm trying. And I'm going to get some way of it, but it's going to be after the show that I'm going to be able to sort of put that together properly. I just don't trust myself because I can't gather my thoughts. My brain's just not working. So I, have been thinking, and I said to my sister yesterday, like, I can't really put myself through this again unless I was to take like a sabbatical from work, because it just really affects my work and my career and my business. And that is very important to me. And that's the other struggle that I'm having is really, I think when you're doing a show and you're prepping, you need to make it number one priority. And at the moment, like, work is always a really big priority for me, and I'm trying to juggle priorities, and you can only ever have one priority. I teach this, I tell people this, and here I am trying to do the opposite, which is impossible. So that's, that's really difficult to deal with, but I've got to keep business afloat and keep things going. So anyway, that is that. On the prep front, I am 57.2 kilos. I'm about 1.5 kilos down since last Friday. Weight loss is rapid now, so it down well should be. The amount of cardio that I'm doing, my calories are obviously quite low. I mean, I'm my fasted cardio, according to my watch, I'm burning like 800-900 calories. I stepped to 22.5 thousand, which I was really feeling the pinch, particularly on Monday, which was a difficult day anyway, but I was out walking with the dogs in like fields, just getting these damn steps in at like 9 p.m. Monday was just a really, really tough day, but it got done. That is the state of play. It's check-in day tomorrow. So my show weight last year was where I am now, and we've got over 3 weeks to go. So, I mean, I thought I'd probably be around the 55 kilo mark. 57 was last show day, but I think I might even be at 54. I don't know. So we'll just see where we get to. But yeah, just doing the do. That's the update. Sorry I haven't tuned in this week to do anything, but to be honest, there wouldn't have been much to see apart from me staring into space, which I do a lot these days. So anyway, I will see you again tomorrow for check-in, and hopefully things will be a bit more positive. Hello, it is Friday. It is check-in day. I'm in much better spirits today. Although I've just done my cardio and it was really, really hard again to get my heart rate up. Which doesn't make any sense to me because, for example, on the Stairmaster, it's on the same level setting, so I'm moving at the same speed, and it's just my heart rate is not going up. So it was a real struggle. Normally I do 50 minutes on the Stairmaster and move on to the cross trainer. I managed 30 minutes, then I went walking on an uphill incline for about 10 minutes. Then I was getting tired, then I went off the cross trainer for another 10 minutes, and I'm back on the Stairmaster. Like, I was just all over the shop today, but I got it done. I try to get 10,000 steps in while I'm at the gym, so I walk on the treadmill, do my emails, and just get sort of a head start on work for a bit. And then I haven't got too many to do. I've got like another 12,500 to do in a day. What I'm actually doing now is taking the dogs out for a nice long walk in the afternoon. I've been trying to keep my evenings free of work on my late afternoons, so I can just go off and be free, because that was causing me a lot of stress. Like, going out and then coming back for this and then still having to do steps and go out again, and yeah, it's just been a bit of a nightmare. But this week has just been very, very difficult anyway. I slept good last night. I feel, you know, I felt better today. Still a tinge of, you know, sadness, which there will be, and these things just take a while to process. I always find like death is just really hard to comprehend. Like, I don't think we ever fully accept it because it's like unknown. We don't know what happens on the other side. So as far as processing it, it's just, I don't think we can actually do it. I don't know. Anyway, so we plow on. So back home now to have a shower, get myself sorted. I'll do my check-in photos, a little posing video. I did go into the gym yesterday for my workout, and I took my posing shoes with me, and I got in the studio, and you know what, that actually sort of just moving my body, being thankful that I have a body, I am a living, breathing person, my heart is beating, like all of that I was just really thankful for. Just really focused on that yesterday afternoon or around lunchtime, and that sort of really helped with my mood, and you know, accepting things that are going on. So yeah, I got a bit of posing practice in. I'm going to do the same again today. It's my last weight workout of the week, thank God. You know, if I could do everything in one hit in the morning, it would be great, but you know, I do my cardio, I feel great, and then I'm like, oh, I've got to come back in a few hours to do my weights. Like, it's just long. It's really long. I'm over it. I know I say it all the time, but I'm over it. Anyway, so leg day today, full leg day, and then a bit of posing practice, then just tying up some loose ends of work because it's Friday, and then I will be going on a nice long walk. It really cleared up and the sun shone yesterday, which was really nice for the walk. I think if it carried on raining, I probably just would have carried on crying. I burst into tears shortly after filming that clip and cried for a couple of hours. So yeah, I think that helped getting everything out. So today we've got another beautiful sunny day, and I just want to focus on positive things and the beauty in life and all the living parts of it. Check-in has been done. Well, actually no, it hasn't, but I need to send everything over. But all the pictures have been taken and the videos have been taken, and what I wanted to show you was my new practice posing bikini from Annetta of Classy Bikini. So Annetta does all my bikinis, and I asked her to make me a just one to practice in instead of using my old one. And I wasn't expecting this. It's all glittery and I just absolutely love it, and it's so comfortable. Do you know what, getting into this for doing my like progress shots and posing video and stuff is just like so much easier than the hoo-ha of the other one. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. And also in here is my show bikini. I'll give you a little sneak peek, but I'm gonna save it for the next episode and I will reveal. So I'm not gonna show this on Instagram. You guys will be the first to see it if you tune in to next week's episode. So I was up again on the scales today compared to yesterday. I think it was 57.2, today I was 57.4. But we've got a centimetre off the waist. Hurrah! The chest has stayed the same actually, at 87, because normally that was dropping. We've got a centimetre off the glutes, which is good. And they are finally coming in nicely, which I'm feeling positive about. 2 centimetres off the thighs. I'm not bloody surprised with the amount of cardio I'm doing, and my legs literally just feel broken most mornings. And a centimetre off the arms, which I've literally had like no movement of for like weeks. Yeah, we'll just see how we get to and see what the guys say. Please, dear God, do not put my cardio up. Like, I just can't cope with any more. Do you know what? I can cope. It's just, you just do it, but it's taxing, guys. It is taxing. I'm going to send that all off now to them, and we will see what they come back with. That, ladies and gents, is my new step target, my new daily step target. If it was just the steps, it would be fine, but it's not. Cardio has gone up daily, fasted, by 15 minutes. And my food has gone down, but ever so slightly. It's more like a shift between protein and carbs, a bit higher protein and a bit less carbs. But they haven't touched my oats, so they are still intact. I still have the 45 grams pre-workout and the 55 grams post. So I'm clinging on to that. That is something. So yeah, it's Friday evening. We're capping off the week. These guys are definitely happy about the extra steps because it means extra long walks. So we've just done an 8K in the beautiful Trent Park. Been out for nearly a couple of hours now. And I'm ready for bed. So I'm going to head to the supermarket just to get some bits in. I've got a busy day tomorrow with work. It's going to be like a 4:30 a.m. start tomorrow to get cardio in before work. These days are relentless and it's 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks tomorrow. So I'm going to leave this episode here on a I don't even know what note you call this. I'm just like, say it again. I'm over it. But I'm going to do it. So I will see you guys next week. I'm going to try and take a break from the phone over the weekend as much as possible. So yeah, next week I will show you my bikini excitement and more trials and tribulations of prep. I'll probably be in pieces next week, so you probably don't want to miss that. Make sure you subscribe so you know when the next one it goes live. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.